I don't know how many of you know this, but they are currently building a football stadium near where the 57 and 63 way meet, and they're hoping they could get a professional football team to play there in the next few years. And I'm basically here to talk about why Los Angeles is a viable NFL market for expansion. And there's 3 reasons for that. First reason being that Los Angeles could use the money it would get out of it. And the second reason is that there will be many benefits with this team in Los Angeles. And the third reason is that a franchise in Los Angeles would succeed. Alright, well, the first reason is that Los Angeles needs the money, and basically Los Angeles, according to the Associated Press, is facing a $529 million deficit, and the NFL is willing to actually help the city finance for the stadium and everything. So many of the people who are for the team in Los Angeles, they say that 21 million in tax revenue for local government will be created, and there will be $72 million in new economic activity. Yeah, so this team in Los Angeles would help, will make money. And the second reason, Los Angeles, the benefits of the new team, there will be 6,700 new jobs available, and there's many, well, as you know, there's an unemployment rate is going up, so this would create many new jobs. And the NFL actually gets benefits from this too, because many teams actually facing blackouts, which means they can't sell out a game, so the games are not aired on TV. So yeah, so that's money lost, and so Los Angeles could actually build a stadium and not have a blackout. And a franchise in Los Angeles will succeed because the city of Los Angeles is the 2nd highest populated city in the United States, and with 4 million people. With almost 4 million people, and it continues growing. So basically, it is more likely for a big city like Los Angeles to sell out than a small city like Buffalo. And also, people are not willing to travel hours to a football game to San Diego because it's not really. They don't want to waste their time or anything, so they'd rather just travel to a nearby stadium to watch their professional football team. So yeah, I am arguing that Los Angeles is a viable NFL market for expansion because it would make more money for Los Angeles, and that there would be benefits for Los Angeles and the NFL, and the team in Los Angeles will succeed.
All right, a very clear statement of what the proposition is, a good layout of what the structure is supposed to be. I think you could explain the controversy a little bit more. The internal signposting is okay. The first 2 points are not really about viability, they're about the benefits that would occur to the local area, and that the local area could use some benefits. There's probably not a lot of controversy on that. You do mention, for instance, the deficits that Los Angeles has. Well, if they put the stadium out here in, what did that area be, Walnut or industry. How's that going to benefit the city of Los Angeles? I don't see that it's going to have any consequence of that. If they put it in the city of Los Angeles, there are going to be expenditures that are going to be required. So let's say they build $1 billion stadium. They want the city to pay for half of it. That's $500 million, and it's going to take and they're going to generate $71 million in activity, X number amount, which would be tax revenue at some point. How long is it going to take to return the investment to the city? That needs to be explained a lot more clearly. The data on the number of jobs that would be created, there's no source citation on that. I don't doubt that there are going to be a lot of jobs created by the building of the stadium or even managing and housing it and maintaining it, but you ought to have some basis for explaining where those numbers came from. The biggest problem that I have is in the third point, the viability of a stadium or a franchise in this area. You talk about blackouts and how Los Angeles is likely to fill a stadium. Well, having had 2 NFL teams leave here for the very reason that they couldn't fill the stadiums and because they had regular blackouts, I'm a little suspect about this. I need to know what your reason for believing this is. You talk about the number of people in a particular location, but the number of people in the location, let's say Buffalo, who are loyal to their team, even though it's a small market, they're willing to pay a whole hell of a lot of money to go to a football game. That's primarily because that's all there is to do in damn Buffalo. That, when you can go to Niagara Falls, that's pretty much it. In Southern California, there's a lot of competition for the entertainment dollar, and that's always been one of the big problems here. If it's not a nice enough day out, people say, well, let's skip the football game and let's go, skiing. All right, Luis.